5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You never bring us in anyway, so yeah. Welcome back, folks, to the Christmas edition of the Going Downhill Fast podcast. As you can see, we got Santa Claus on set today, the furry version.
Santa's here.
Yeah,
He stopped by.
We've all already had our turns with that.
Mike, have you been a good boy this year?
Oh, you know.
Come here and sit on Santa's lap.
Maybe later. Yeah, welcome back, folks, to the we're going to talk Christmas stuff. Obviously, we're all decorated for Christmas. Hopefully, you guys are having a wonderful Christmas season. Well, how far out are we now? A few days?
6 months. Like Christmas in July, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Giving out.
How about that weather today? It was sweltering, wasn't it? I was freaking doing yard work and pulling some weeds.
Giving out ample time to upload this episode.
Yeah, exactly.
I bet it'll come out right before Christmas.
Yeah, I'm still sweating, man. I had to take a shower before this because of all the work I was doing earlier today. 90 degrees today.
Came from the pool.
Yeah. No. So, how was your guys this week?
Great.
Eh,
It was pleasant. How was your week, Santa?
Mrs. Claus was being a bitch all week.
Busting your balls.
Ridiculous.
Your dingle balls.
Oh, you're never going to get those presents out on time.
I thought she already went through menopause.
Yeah, she's about to go through you know what.
Oh, my goodness.
Jitis? I don't know what.
No.
Oh, my goodness. All right, welcome back to the Going Downhill Fast podcast, folks. I'm your host, Mike.
Nick.
I'm Nicholas.
I'm Al.
All right. So we're going to go over some Christmas traditions in this episode. But first, before we get into that, let's talk about some of our own Christmas traditions. What do you guys do in your household? And then what else?
Whoa! Holy shit! Holy!
Oh, it's Justine all along.
Put that back on.
Normally in my household, we get liquored up and we talk about divorce.
Isn't that a weekly tradition?
I think doesn't
I don't
doesn't
think that was
everyone do
only
that?
at Christmas.
Doesn't everyone do that during Christmas time? Isn't it stressful?
Yeah, exactly. No, I thought in your house, so that wasn't. I didn't think it was just Christmas.
I mean, it's not, but it's tradition on Christmas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, what kind of movies you watch then with that kind of theme?
I don't. You know, I haven't watched any this year.
Faces of Death.
Yeah.
Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Yeah. Exactly.
I don't. Yeah, nothing. I got
So
nothing.
no tradition, no ugly sweater, no fruitcake throwing, nothing. Punch each other in the balls, none of that.
Yeah, Rochambeau.
Nah, we're pretty dysfunctional. We don't do anything traditional per se.
You put up a tree.
I mean, usually, like when the kids were younger, so I haven't done it in a few years. Used to do a few things like certain decorations, like a stocking and some other things that we would make each year. And then for each year, I have them where we can put them up, you know, from each year. But as far as big family things now, not that I can think of.
Not big family things, just your household traditions.
Well, what about see what came to my mind when Mike brought that question up is basically like a dish, like some food that's always made.
No,
not even
my yeah, it was
not even that.
yeah.
Well,
Me and the old man was always liquored
Macaroni
up, so
and
we didn't.
cheese.
I don't remember much of the
Okay.
holidays when I was
So-
younger.
All right, it's turning depressing.
Oh yeah, no kidding. Nick,
I thought this was a normal American family we were discussing here.
Nick is the only one here who's still got young kids. What do you guys
Yeah.
do traditionally?
Well, this is like Christmas theme, not Pride theme, Nick.
No, he needs the
Sorry.
whole rainbow for it to be Pride. It's not quite there.
I think Nick told me last week that he likes to send the kids to bed early and give Mrs. Claus the old milk and cookies, if you know what I mean.
The old Yule log, the Yule log on her chest. Pinch a Yule log on her chest.
we make around Thanksgiving. We make rings to make a countdown.
Oh yeah,
Oh, like those
And we'll rip
chains?
the rings, yeah. So we do that.
Tear a ring off. Do they fight
every morning.
Do
No,
they
they have
fight
their
over
own.
who gets to tear off?
They have their own color.
That's what I was just talking about. On the last day, you tear your ring off and you throw it at her. You're like, fuck this, I'm done.
Yeah.
No, I don't have that problem.
Oh, it's tattooed on?
Then on Christmas morning, I always make monkey bread.
Oh yeah, monkey bread's good shit.
Aw.
What is
Yeah.
monkey bread?
It's just good shit.
It's cinnamon rolls, but it's baked. In a
It's more
pan.
sticky
all
and,
cut up.
yeah.
You pull them off and eat them. It's pretty good.
See, we have squid. With Christmas squid
Squid and poi.
and poi.
Yeah.
His
For
Christmas glitter.
breakfast, right? This is your breakfast, right? When you get up.
Is it still alive when you eat it?
Oh yeah,
Sweet.
the fresher the better.
I've seen videos with that.
Well, no, those are pretty fun traditions, especially you got little ones.
What do you do, Mike?
Drink beer mimosas, and that's it.
Christmas movie was playing in the background.
Yeah, so Christmas movies. Yeah, that's a good one.
I think a Christmas movie is usually on those that day over and over.
You know what movie I never considered to be a Christmas movie, but Tanya and I watched it the other day, and I think we're probably going to watch it every Christmas.
Die Hard.
No. Gremlins.
Oh, you
Oh,
did
yeah,
say
that
Oh
is
yeah,
our
that one
Christmas.
is sometimes considered. Yeah.
Or she said that.
Yeah, I started
They talk
watching
about-
it. I'm like, this movie's just freaking awesome. I forgot how cool it was.
And who's in it? Phoebe Cates.
Yeah, Phoebe Cates.
Baby Kate.
But that's the only problem with that is I just wanted her to strip down to her bathing suit the whole movie. So
I was waiting for that.
I'm like,
Oh, she's climbing
she's like,
out
can
the
I
pool.
help you with something? Yeah, take your shirt off.
You're over there jacking off your wife's like, what are you doing? It's Christmas tradition.
And she's talking about how she found out Santa Claus wasn't real. I'm like, shut the fuck up and take your top off, bitch. God damn it. I'll show you my gremlin, motherfucker.
Yeah, it's small and ugly, that's for sure.
Feeding it after midnight.
Don't get
are
it
ya?
wet. Just don't get it wet.
Oh my goodness. No, but yeah, that's the first time we've done that. Four Christmases is a must. We watched that one too already.
Oh,
And
they ever
Christmas Vacation. We usually watch Christmas Story on Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
That's a classic, dude.
Well, that brings out the leg lamp, which is my contribution to the decorations, because it's a major award. Everybody knows this.
Fragile.
You have one of those,
Fragile.
right?
Yeah, it's in the front window.
It's
You
about to
didn't
go
see
in
it?
the shed in the garage soon.
No, she's good with it in the front window. She's watched that movie enough times where the first couple of years she was like, "Don't put it in the front window." I'm like, "God, you sound like the wife on freaking Christmas Story. Like it's supposed to go in the front window. That's the whole point of it." But now she's cool with it. Mainly because the bushes grew up in front of the freaking front window, so you can't really see it.
So
anymore.
since you just watched it, a bit of Christmas trivia. What is the name of the little brother?
Well, Ralphie's the older one, right?
Yeah, Ralphie and
Archie? I don't know.
no, it's not Archie.
No one ever knows the little brother.
I forget because she does.
I'm
She
probably
does-
I'm misremembering, so I'm gonna probably look like an idiot here as I
Thought
say.
she called him his name at the
Pete.
table.
Pete.
It's Randy.
Randy. Yeah,
Randy.
that's right.
No one ever remembers the little brother's name.
Although, okay, so when the father was sitting there doing his crossword at the table, and he says, "What's the name of Lone Ranger's nephew's horse?" or something like that, and I forget what it was, but I looked it up, and she was right. So it's like, I wonder if that's true. It's the first time I ever looked that up.
What was the name of it? Oh my God.
I gotta look it up.
Steven.
That's why they refer to you as the wealth of knowledge at your fingertips.
Yes, I mean I got a cell phone. Why do I need a brain?
Just waiting for Musk to put that chip right in your brain so you don't have to type it in.
Okay, the Lone Ranger's nephew's horse is, oh my goodness, Victor.
Is that true?
Yeah, look it up. You got
Let's
a
wa-
cell phone?
Can you guys hold on while we watch the movie?
No, right now Christmas Vacation is on.
Oh. That is a classic.
My wife's like, "Oh, we could watch the Chevy Chase. What Christmas movie do you want to watch? The Chevy Chase one." I'm like, Caddyshack? She's like, "No." And I'm like, "Oh, okay. Which one then?"
Was
Anyway.
Caddyshack at Christmas? That wasn't at Christmas, was it?
Yeah.
Yeah, you should make it your tradition to watch it. What movies do you guys watch at Christmas? What are like must watches?
Pretty much everything you said.
Yeah, Christmas Vacation,
and
Home
then
Alone.
Yeah, Christmas Vacation, Home Alone.
The Rankin Bass, the stop animation
Bad
from
Santa.
the 60s. Remember
You know,
those?
because when my kids were little, that movie, The Santa Claus with Tim Allen,
Yeah,
kind of has some memories for me because when they were younger. What else?
I can't watch that with them now. They'll ask too many questions.
Don't want to know when it's your turn.
They're like, Dad, why do you get round and your beard turns gray every Christmas?
That's your mother.
No, there's still a lot of people out there that never have seen Four Christmases, and I'm like,
it's
how
great.
could you? Have
What is
not
Four
seen-
Christmases?
I'm
I
one of
watched
them.
it the other day.
I can't think what
You're
that
one
is.
of them.
I'm one of them.
It's Vince Vaughn. We had it on last week.
Yeah.
Oh, I think I've seen that.
Yeah,
I've only
it's
seen it
got a
maybe
lot of
once,
famous
though.
people in it,
Yeah, it does. It's good.
Like,
like
Vince Vaughn.
Dwight Yoakam, Vince Vaughn, Robert Duvall, John Favreau, Tim McGraw, Reese Witherspoon.
is that where they go to visit her family and his family? And
Yeah, but
Something like that.
they both come from divorced families, and they're dinks. They just wait, you're not allowed to say dinks anymore. I think
Yeah, they were supposed to be on vacation, but
they were supposed to be inoculating
Something
babies
happened.
in Burma.
yeah,
So, yeah, and then what happened was the fog grounded all the planes, so they couldn't take off. And it just so happened a news reporter ran into them at the airport to give an interview, and then all their families found out that like
They're in town.
they're not going to
I don't think
Burma.
I've watched that whole movie. For a guy that never watched the movie, you sure know a lot.
Sissy Spacek, isn't it?
Because it's obvious.
it's a good movie.
Your beard is growing out white in real time. By the end of the podcast, I think you'll be full Santa.
I'm fucking sweating, man.
I know.
Who's he?
Hey, you should give that hat to Nick.
But my pool.
And what's that got to do with anything?
He's my masseuse.
Oh,
So you had a Christmas story, Al? You want to talk about it a little
yeah.
something on the
we
podcast?
we can roll into the 12. I haven't read this article. Just fair.
Traditions.
It's pretty stoops, but we can go over it.
And I don't think I can because I don't want to agree to this agreement. Yeah, the 12 weirdest Christmas traditions. Got it pulled up?
Yeah.
Podcasting.
You want to read
That's
it, or
what I
you
do
want
on
me to read it, or
Christmas.
you want to take
I mean, I'll
turns?
give you the fucking overview.
Well, I can't go off an overview.
Yeah,
Japan.
there's just 12 places
What's
on the
it?
Number
world.
one, Japan.
Japan.
Oh, them.
All I want for Christmas is KFC.
They eat chicken.
They eat fried chicken for Christmas dinner instead of turkey.
You are really good at this podcasting stuff.
You like that? It's fucking good, right? Spot on. And it's
comment
Colonel
below
Sanders,
if you
so it's
knew
all
that.
good.
I think we're going to start that. Fried chicken on Christmas?
If they're even open, I don't think they're open.
Then Al will be
Here.
like, you're culturally appropriating me.
You
Yeah,
are.
you're trying to be Japanese.
You're trying to be Southern Japanese.
Norway, hide your brooms.
Oh,
Norwegians believe that Christmas Eve coincides with the
So your
arrival
wife
of
don't fly
evil
away?
spirits and witches. It's only logical then that Norwegian households hide their brooms before they go to sleep.
Christmas Eve does?
Yes.
this is damn Scandinavian.
Well, since Christmas is a pagan holiday, I guess I can understand why they come to that conclusion.
Yeah. Venezuela, get your skates on.
Roller or ice?
Looks like roller.
in Venezuela,
Yeah,
gotta be ice.
They
I've
got-
I've
You
never
know,
heard of this tradition. In
every year the
legalities.
lakes
South,
in Venezuela freeze over only at Christmas.
Call her right now. Ask her about this tradition.
I'm not allowed to call her right now, but she's never brought this up, and we spent Christmas together last year.
Oh, she at her boyfriend's house watching Christmas movies?
She might be.
Oh, okay.
She might be.
Well,
Netflix and chilling with Christmas movies.
Kissing mistletoes.
Yeah. Mistletoe. The mistletoe belt buckle.
Kissing hammer toes, maybe.
Kissing camel toes.
All right. What else we got, Nick?
all right. Austria, facing your Christmas demons.
Oh,
Oh, well, okay. In Austria, St. Nicholas has an evil counterpart called Krampus. He is the bad cop to Saint Nick's good cop. A demon-like creature with one task: to punish bad children before Christmas. So my wife talks about this, even though she's from Germany, but
Same region.
yeah, so she talks about him.
So does he look like Arnold?
That I don't know, but
Does he have like a little mustache?
I don't know. Like a Hitler stash.
Does he do Charlie Chaplin
From
impersonations?
Austria.
Just looks like Santa, but it's got like a Waluigi mustache.
Is it like the menstruating Santa? He's all
Yeah.
bitchy.
Yeah. So here's the next one. Spain, pooping their way through Christmas.
Wow, they just eat a bunch of fiber.
So locals in Catalonia create a character out of a log, drawing a face on it and giving it a hat. Then they spend a fortnight feeding it fruits, nuts, and sweets. On Christmas Eve, the entire family beats the log with a stick and sings a song that translates to, "If you don't crap well, I'll beat you with a stick," until the
Sounds like
log
my
excretes
tradition.
all its treats.
Oh my gosh,
It's a very interesting one.
Who needs
It almost sounds like a pinata.
I think it would
Right,
be like
but with fruits.
Mr. Hanky, the Christmas poo.
Yeah, basically.
Howdy-ho.
Hello.
All right, in Sweden, you'll love this giant goat. Well, if we want to go,
I
into
like the
this.
story already. Go ahead.
Sounds demonic.
Cities across Sweden construct Yule goats at the beginning of Advent every year, with the most famous being Gavli, a straw structure that often reaches a whopping 40 feet. Unfortunately, it does attract people who want to turn it into a giant bonfire. And the display has been sadly destroyed around 36 times since '66.
Well, that doesn't even average once a year.
Yeah.
So, get after it, guys.
Guatemala, how clean is your house? They spend the week before Christmas sweeping up, collecting rubbish, and then piling everything in a huge heap outside. Okay, so it's called cleaning.
Littering. Okay.
So they only clean their house
Yeah,
once
once
a
a
year?
year, yeah.
Oh, okay. I got it.
Ukraine, deck the halls with spider webs in America's
Oh,
cash.
pass. I don't give a fuck about Ukraine. Keep going.
We use United States money
Yeah.
Yeah,
buy
using
Christmas-
United States money.
to buy Christmas presents. To buy myself Christmas presents.
Portugal, dining with deceased relatives. It's thought that the practice will ensure good fortunes for the household. In some areas, crumbs are left on the hearth as well. And you thought feeding all your living relatives was hard enough. That's hey man.
All right, what do the Italians do?
Italy, where Santa's little helper is an old witch. Unable to conclusively prove the existence of Santa, the Vatican decided to throw its weight behind something they'd had countless dealings with, an old witch called La Befana, who delivers presents to kids in Italy. 3 wise men invited the witch to accompany them to see the baby Jesus. She said she was too busy and the legend was born.
What a bitch.
Yeah.
What is her name? What?
La Fenta.
La Befana.
Bafenta.
Oh, so
Befana.
Mrs. Claus' name is Bofana, and this is La Bofana?
Yeah.
Oh, I got you.
Perfect. What's this? Czechia? All right. A pair of matchmakers. On Christmas Eve, unmarried Czech women stand with their back to the door and toss one of their shoes over their shoulder. If it lands with a toe facing the door, it means they'll be married within the year. If it lands with the heel facing the door, they're in for another year of being single.
What if it lands sideways, like 50-50?
And you're going to be a lesbian.
Oh,
Okay. Germany. This is one that we do every year too. Fill your boots. On the evening of the 5th of December, German children leave a boot or shoe outside their bedroom door. In the morning, if they've been good, they will wake to find the shoes filled with sweets. If they haven't, they will find only a branch. Obviously, it is best to leave out the newest pair of shoes you own, preferably fresh out of the box.
So you're German?
My wife is.
I know your wife is, but are you?
No. I was born there, but I'm not German, no.
So how come it's all her traditions? Just ask you.
That's just one. She does that. And Krampus.
Those-
She doesn't really sue Krampus.
And
But-
and Krampus and
but she's familiar with the Krampus.
She says Krampus comes if you're bad. But
Oh,
so
that's
he
cleaner
doesn't
than what
count.
I told my kids. I'm
So
like,
your
you're going to
kids-
get a shit sandwich.
I think
Your
says-
kids haven't gotten anything in 8 years.
Yeah, she says he'll come and hit you with a stick is what she tells them. But they're not bad, so we don't have to worry.
Like Dad is hitting you with his stick? You must be really bad, Mom.
I can hear you yelling. It must hurt.
Oh God.
Oh.
Oh no.
Mommy, are you okay?
Krampus in there.
I'm taking all the beatings for you kids. This is how naughty you guys have been.
And you get mad at me for sucking my thumb.
Oh my
So
God.
you hear you go, ho, ho, ho. Come here, ho.
Jesus. All right.
Jingle my
Anyways,
balls.
that was all the
That was 12 already?
12 weirdest
Oh,
traditions.
well, it was 11 minus
Where it is?
12
Minus the
minus the
Ukraine.
Ukraine.
So you guys don't have anything weird, and your traditions are just watching movies, maybe.
We do prime rib on Christmas Day
Okay.
because we're done with
Is that
turkey.
weird? Or
Yeah.
Doesn't seem weird. But
Is it weird?
no.
Nah.
I wouldn't think so. You either do it for Christmas or New Year's.
Yeah.
Usually.
We do. I mean, it's usually sushi.
Gross.
Yeah. And it's not like the nigiri, the raw fish. It's that food, the jumbo roll. That's
With the
rolled up.
spam,
That's wow.
the Hawaiian sushi.
The maki, futomaki. You know the.
Nobody knows what you're saying.
I think
Put
it's
a
a made up
picture.
word. He's just hoping we don't catch on.
You know how I order sushi? I go, can you bring me the one with the raw fish on it?
You point to the menu.
Just, point to the menu.
You just write the number down, don't
It's
you?
like when I go to the Vietnamese joints. I'm like H3.
Well, it's the rolled up ones with the seaweed on the outside. It's like one roll, but they cut it, so it comes in all these little pieces with the seaweed on the
so
outside.
it doesn't have the rice on the outside.
Well, there's rice, but it's the seaweed is on the outside, and everything
Instead of the rice.
everything's on the inside. It's rolled.
Okay.
It's futomaki. It's a rolled sushi.
Futomaki.
so since you're
Jumbo
American,
roll.
are you culturally appropriating?
It's made in America, motherfucker. It has mac and cheese.
Oh, it's one of
It
them.
has, it's a hot dog flavor and apple pie. So
Unless you want
You
the
roll it up
burgers
in
and
pie
fries.
crust instead of rice.
yeah, mashed potatoes.
So seriously, that's what you guys eat?
Yeah, I mean,
Oh, that's
either
disgusting.
we make it or we
Oh.
buy it. We got to buy it like the day before or so, but because everything's closed. On
He
Christmas,
just described a California roll or something like that. I don't know.
Well, it's similar, but the what's in there is different. It's not the crab and stuff. It's there's like nothing's raw, if I remember correctly. There's like cooked fish, like pickled vegetables and stuff in there, with the sushi rice and then the nori.
So you're going to bring that for our podcast next week?
if you want,
Well, next week's here in like a half hour, so
Oh, I'm so hungry. I can't wait.
Well, oh, we can talk about scheduling later, but I think next week's out of the question.
yeah, it is.
So
We could get my dad on
it's
here. but-
4th of July next week.
I thought we were trying to start a new Christmas tradition.
That's between you and I. That
Oh,
the exchanging of gifts.
You want to see what I'm really good at?
We sample eggnog.
whoa.
Yeah.
Sounds sweet.
We're
Anyway.
sucking Yule logs.
Oh my goodness. Well, that's all I got, folks.
I got a question for you guys before we go. What is the best, as a kid, what was the best present you remember getting?
I had 2 years in a row.
What was that?
The left foot skate, and the next year was the right foot skate.
No, I got a freaking GT Mach 1, which is a badass bike. I still have it. It's hanging on the ceiling in my garage. And then I think it was the next year I got my Fender Strat, which is also a badass gift, which is hanging in my office wall.
Yeah, I think a BMX bike. It was a Mongoose back then. It was like whatever 1981 or something. Probably 1979, I think.
Yeah, those ones are the ones I still have them. So, and I'm in my mid 40s, so it must have been pretty badass.
You're pretty close to a kid, Nick. What's the
I can't even remember, to be honest with you.
Everything was so lavish when you were a
nothing
child.
was, like,
Nothing really
extra.
stands out.
Sega.
Like two
That's
hookers
mine.
again, Dad. Thanks.
Yeah.
I might have gotten either a Sega or a Super Nintendo or something.
You're
Me and
probably
my
more
s-
Super Nintendo
I
generation.
think so. I think me and my sister fought so much that we clawed each other's skin so much that they took the fucking thing back, even though Santa brought it.
Yeah, I got two actually. Sega Genesis, of course, me and my two brothers had to share it. Nobody got like their own individual shit. We got that when it was new because we didn't think we'd get anything like that. Santa brought it, of course. And then I wanted 1 year, I think I must have been like first grade, kindergarten. I wanted a pogo stick so freaking bad. So bad, and I didn't get it on Christmas. And then like a month and a half later, my brother discovered it behind the couch hidden. Oh, Santa must have left it back there.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. That was
Did
freaking.
it,
I was
say,
like, what?
did it say to Justin on
Yeah,
it?
it was mine. I was the only one that asked for that.
Still,
and
if
you
I
were
was your
using
brother,
it-
I'd be like, I'm bored of all my Christmas presents. This must be mine.
You're using it upside down.
Yeah, it probably bent.
You're not supposed to sit on it, Justin. Pogo, pogo, pogo.
No, we
pogo.
did get the NES, but we were like the last kids in town to get an NES. So,
Yeah, we did. NES was a Christmas present.
yeah.
that's
And that was
awesome.
pretty exciting when we got that.
Yeah.
So,
Super.
Sega.
can't believe I threw that shit away.
But I think, well, my parents got divorced. Probably I was about 9. So all those Christmases, they were awesome, but I don't really remember anything from as much as what I got. It was like just
When you pitted them against each other, so you got
Yeah.
cool shit at each house because they were trying to outdo each other.
You got two of everything.
no. But then I was told that next year that there was no Santa, which I knew kind of.
Already
became
had a
official.
suspicion. Yeah.
And so anyway, me and my sister, we would buy each other gifts. She bought me, I think, a Xbox, I think, and a bunch of games and shit 1 year.
Damn.
It's kind of nice.
Who's older, you or your sister?
She is.
Okay.
by
So
2
she had a
years.
job.
Yeah, we both did because I bought her a bunch of shit too. We just figured we like giving and then getting stuff too, so we just thought my dad was gonna buy it. Well, he bought us a fucking nutcracker, like a fucking nutcracker, right?
Like the soldier.
No,
everything.
like a fucking nutcracker.
Like a metal.
Yeah.
And he's
Just the
weird because he
metal.
wrote the word "your mom" on it to represent her. She's a giant fucking nutcracker.
No, but that was like one of the gifts we got. And, I was
And
like,
no nuts.
What the hell is it? Yeah, no nuts, nothing. It was just
Like
a
the-
nutcracker.
No, they're
He
good to
must have
use on
needed a new nutcracker.
Like the metal,
you know what I mean?
like the metal hand
Yeah.
nutcracker.
They're good to use on your siblings' fingers.
That's, you know what that's good for? For you to fucking crack the nuts so while he's watching TV and eating them.
I know.
Yeah. And while you're at it, why don't you go give me another beer, son?
Anyway, but so then me and my sister bought ourselves presents, and that's how we enjoyed it.
So you were disappointed with each other's presents instead of what your parents gave you?
Yeah, not because we got exactly what we wanted, right? We told them whatever. Yeah, now I get good shit from the wife, so it's cool.
I bet it's not DeWalt, though.
It's usually Milwaukee. Yeah. Not
So
DeWalt-
where
DeWalt.
Justin's going with that
Milwaukee's
is
a little higher end.
I'm expecting a circuit board to repair a television in my house. And the UPS guy is going to drop it off. Well, the UPS guy came today. And I'm like, oh, that board must be here. And I get to the door and I open it and there's a DeWalt box there. And I go, honey, I think you're supposed to take these packages off the porch. I'm like, well, at least I know I'm getting something DeWalt for Christmas. So,
Cool.
and she's
Yeah.
like, those assholes, they can't.
I asked for a pair of, new socks for Christmas, right? Just something basic, so I don't have to go buy the fucking things. And she ordered them from Walmart, and they fucking put a label on the goddamn bag and sent it like that.
It
So-
says there's socks in here.
No, the fucking
Christmas
socks were right there.
socks.
So I went to get the packages, and there were socks, and I'm like, "Are you kidding me?" So I just put them in front of her office and went back to.
You just stuck it under the tree.
You were like, honey, I don't need these. I got a hoodie.
She was like, "Here's your socks." I was like, "No,
I told her
wrap
you-
them up."
You got to order everything through Amazon because all her gifts came in. I said, all the gifts I got myself came in, you know, in
Just tell
boxes.
them it's a gift. Right?
I kept telling her everything I'm getting is just for shit that I can unwrap on
You,
Christmas
you
Day.
didn't tell your wife that you don't need those socks because you got a hoodie to warm it up now?
Yeah, yeah.
Where you?
She did laugh
You,
about that.
you lost me there, Justin.
The little thing we got
Oh,
last
that little
week.
hoodie there.
No, I know, but not everyone knows.
We didn't do it on air.
This Pecker hoodie.
I got all the fellas a gift from me.
It's supposed to go on your shifter
Hey,
for your car.
Yeah, but I didn't need a 4X large.
Yeah, for lack of a better term, I was tired of being cold cocked, so
It's a cock.
I got each of them penis hoodies.
It's a coxicle.
Yeah.
It's
She
cool in
found that,
case
too.
my penis wants to stick his hands in the front pocket
Yeah.
and everything.
Play pocket pool or something.
So cute.
I had to exchange mine for an extra small.
Yeah, I didn't need a 4X large.
Youth.
Justin,
Youth extra small.
but I appreciate the gesture.
You just
Yeah.
picked up the beanie cap version.
Yeah. That's all it was. The turtleneck.
Just a little Christmas scarf around it.
I forgot I had these lights on.
We have.
That's okay.
You can shut
We
it
have it.
off. There's a button in the.
Why would you shut them off? It's Christmas.
Yeah, you're right.
Of course I'm right.
You okay, Al?
No.
You getting all choked up because we're getting all sentimental
That's
in here?
that eggnog.
Coming back up.
Back of my
Gut,
throat.
gut, gut, gut.
Yeah.
Well, all right. You guys got anything else? Should we wrap it up? What are we doing?
No, but I would, before we go, I would like to wish Greg a Merry Christmas.
Oh, really?
Merry Christmas, Greg.
Merry Christmas.
Whatever camera you're
I
in.
mean, there's another story. It's kind of Christmas.
Oh, is there? Well, I'll wish you
related.
Merry Christmas again before we go.
All right,
Which
fine.
one are we doing now?
It's a family that went out in the woods and cut down a Christmas
This
tree.
is the owl.
And then froze to death?
That's
And they're missing to this day. It was like four years ago that they started. So they went and got a Christmas tree and they put it up in their house, decorated. Then 3 days later, what does the story
Kentucky family says live owl emerged from Christmas tree days after it was decorated.
Is that the same one? That one that you're...
That's the one that he sent. Yeah.
say? I didn't say that's the one.
Oh, I thought it was the one, a man accused of molesting a manatee state.
It's a Christmas.
Manatee statue in
That
Florida.
was a different Christmas tree it was hiding in.
Oh,
Oh,
my bad.
we really need a production meeting.
No, I mean, I was obviously...
Okay, so Nick, take it away.
Well, a family in Kentucky was surprised to find an owl in their Christmas tree days after decorating it. The White family, I don't know, from Lexington, Kentucky, said a friend found an owl in their decorated Christmas tree on November 27th, 4 days after they put it up. Family says the owl, likely was inside the tree the whole time they were decorating it. They decorated on Black Friday and didn't notice the owl. The owl camouflaged with the inside of the tree, so they never saw him there. I think this is fucking bullshit. The family said they bought their Christmas tree from a local tree shop near the home. The tree was delivered to the family the day before Thanksgiving, tied up outside of a box. The family decorated the tree on Black Friday. We already fucking read that. The fuck, these idiots.
You tell them, Nick.
3 days
They'll
later.
be sure to not do that again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
3 days later, Bobby Hayes,
Oh, Bobby.
the family friend,
Oh, this was
discovered the
Bobby
owl.
Hayes?
Bobby Hayes.
Holy shit,
Oh.
Bobby Hayes.
Oh, now it makes sense.
Oh, Bobby Hayes.
Hayes was at their house because he was there to clean the carpets.
I'm
Clean the
sure.
carpets before the
I'm
fucking tree goes
sure.
up.
Well, yeah.
Plumbing and carpet cleaning, huh?
I was at my house by myself when I started the piece of equipment and I noticed the tree shook, so I investigated further and found an owl in the tree. After
Because that's
catching
part
the
of
owl-
like putting down carpet.
Yeah, he was laying something.
This sounds like a story your wife would make up as to why she was being banged by the carpet
Right,
guy.
yeah.
Oh, yeah, he came over because an owl in the Christmas tree.
What are you doing in bed?
So I called the carpet
I
cleaner.
got
Yeah,
scared.
that's
I
it.
took off my shirt and
Why
so
are you
that's
in
not what
bed
it
with a
looks
carpet
like.
cleaner? Did you see the owl in the tree? There's an owl?
Isn't that how you catch an owl? You have to take your shirt off, right?
Yeah, no, of course it's
Well,
good luck.
yeah,
It's a karma thing.
The only thing they're scared of is woodpeckers, so you have to imitate that motion.
Well, you got to show your hooters to catch the hooter, right? That's how it works, right?
Who?
Yeah.
Who?
Anyways, it's a stupid story, but Yep, there was
You know,
now
The last time you guys ever stepped foot in Hooters?
15 years.
Probably with you guys.
Probably 2 years. Yeah.
It's been a while, huh?
Nobody
we go?
invited me.
Did we go to Hooters?
It had to have been like a
Last time I did it, I was in Florida. Actually,
Was I there?
So that was last March.
Was I there with you?
And it was no. It was actually I was going to pick up, or I was going to return a rental car, and my son was out running errands, and I'm like, well, I'll just get something to eat. And I was walking back, and I stopped inside of Hooters.
And you never made it to drop the rental car off because you were distracted. You were like,
They're all gone. Well,
No,
I
it
think
was
the,
after I dropped the car.
It's all
off. I
men
was
now.
walking
I
back.
think the only one in town is
yeah, they're all men now.
the one at the Citadel Mall. I think that's the
we
only
need
one
to
in
go.
town.
Their wings are
The
really good.
one up north closed, shut
That's
down.
what I ate was a big fucking plate of wings.
We need to go there.
I'm telling you, there's a market. So you got Hooters, Tilted Kilts, all these franchises with the women.
Twin Peaks.
Yeah, the women as the servers, but you got to cater to the women customers. So we need to start a restaurant called Cox. There's men
Just sell
wearing
chicken wings.
I think it's more dad bod based. Is that what we're going for? here?
men with banana hammocks walking around.
Yeah, with a dad bod.
Yeah, just Cox, taking their order
with their hoodie on.
Yeah,
With their
with their
hoodie.
hoodies. I'm telling you, we need to open a chain, a
I don't
restaurant
think it would do
called,
very well.
called Cox.
But you never know.
I would go.
Well, you'd be working there, right?
Well, maybe cucks.
We could do that too. There's it's all flat in the front. It's like a Ken doll.
Yeah, a bunch of men show up there with your wives.
Yeah, exactly. Wives get to strip tease.
No, and while you watch them make out in front of you
Yeah,
And you have to serve them.
without saying anything.
While you're crying, you're tearing up. You have to take their order.
Come on into cucks.
and bring my wife.
with today's fetishes, it'd probably go too.
Probably. You know?
Furries, and cucks.
Yeah,
There we
let's
go.
do it.
Fucked.
Sounds like a pretty good business plan.
Furries and cucks.
No, just cocks.
Cucks. We could do that.
Yeah.
We could do that.
You probably could. You just have your wives working there as well, and they can come in and pick out which wife they
Yeah.
want, and they go to your table set, and then
Yeah.
you serve them.
Yeah. And then you
Yeah.
serve.
Oh, you're just fucking sobbing the whole time.
Yeah, that's perfect. Yeah, we ought to do that. That's a good business plan.
Come to Cucks and fuck my wife.
Good grief. Well, yeah, I think we're at the bottom now. So,
Oh, God.
There's only up
well,
to go.
Or Al can get into the, well, out of all of us here, who would you,
Who would
what
fuck my
order
wife first?
would you,
Who would you let fuck your wife first? That is a good question. If you had to pick, if for life or death, if you had to pick one of us,
For warmth.
No comment.
Because you're stuck in the
None.
woods.
none of you
Nobody.
freaking
You're stuck in the
assholes.
woods in a snowstorm. So
which one of us here do you think would pleasure your wife the least?
The least.
why are you looking at me?
Well, depends, right?
I mean, it's got to be
pumps
me.
and
I'm the
that's it,
divorced one,
so-
right? I'm the only one that hasn't kept one around.
I guess if you go by stats.
Whatever.
Next.
That's what she said.
All right.
Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas, everyone.
Merry Christmas, Greg.
Yeah.
We out?
Yeah.
I think we can be out.
Yeah.
Almost out of beer.
Man, I can't wait till Christmas next year.
Yeah.
It's going to be our best Christmas podcast ever.
Yeah. Peace out, folks. Merry Christmas.
Merry
Happy
Christmas,
New
Greg.
Year.
Merry Christmas.
And to all the ho-ho-hos, have a Merry Christmas.
Good night, guys.
Good night, Greg.
So last time we had pizza, I left this plate up here. And Tanya came down the next day. She's like, "Who the hell left the plate on top of the microwave?" I'm like, "Fucking Al."
Times are tough, man. Times are tough.
She knows I can't reach that high.
Mike, say shitter's full real quick for me.
Shitter's full.
Can't hear myself.
Can you hear your own voice all right?
Fuck you.
What's this little hole for?
You know.
Somebody pours in the water and hole again.
Hey. Hey. Hey.
Hi.
Hey.
Hey,
Hey.
hey.
Hey, bitches.
Hey. I like these. I like to have the ball in their face. Fucking natural. You're fucking natural, Mike.
Oh, yeah.
Fucking brilliant. Brilliant.
Agree.
You know what the doctor said when I went to go see him?
But
He says, "Your wife is a real lucky woman."
I don't know what that means.
Yeah, I don't know how they got to that. but-
I don't know. I can't see the correlation. Your wife's lucky.
Yeah, because who else? What other woman's stuff
She
tastes like
wins in
hot
Vegas
candy?
all the time.
That's
Oh,
what
you
it
could,
is.
because you have a small penis, so it does not hurt.
Are we gonna start the podcast?
I'm ready. Waiting on you.
Welcome back, folks, and here we are at the Christmas
I shouldn't
version of
be
the
eating.
Going Downhill Film.
But I am 5